Hello my amazing sexy mofos, this is your boy Venemie here. I really do hope you're all okay and having an amazing day so far. In today's video I'm just going to be showing every single one of you how to create the stoner LMG, but straight off the bat, if you are new around here and like what you see, then please do subscribe to join this amazing sexy family. But now let's jump straight into this. Now, to create the stoner LMG, you'll first have to unlock the base weapon to create it, which is the thin LMG. You can unlock it by getting one melee kill with an LMG in 7 different matches. Once you've done that, you'll unlock the weapon. It is an amazing LMG. Now, I know light machine guns aren't for everybody, but honestly, give this gun a try. It is an animal. I'll talk about obviously the little bits and bobs about the weapon in a minute, but I'm just going to show off the gun first. This is obviously what it looks like. I've leveled it up a little bit just to get the right attachments. It is an animal. It is insane. For the muzzle, I'd recommend a muzzle brake. The gun is naturally designed anyway for lower recoil, but there's a twist about the gun. You can have it as a slow fire rate weapon or a fast fire rate weapon. So for the barrel, I would recommend the XRK Pro Twist Adverse. For the muzzle, I would recommend a muzzle brake just to control the recoil a little bit more. For the underbarrel, it's entirely up to you. For the stock, I have gone with the XRK M309 Forward Assault stock. This is just for a little bit more mobility, just to get around a little bit quicker, because at the end of the day, it is an LMG, it is still weighing me down a little bit, so having that does help get around. Sleight of hand as a perk is a must in my opinion for LMGs, as they do take ages to reload. Other than that, every other attachment is entirely up to you. Obviously you saw there, I could have a 100 round belt if I wanted to, but I'm okay at 75. That's perfectly fine for this. I treat this LMG like it's a submachine gun. Having that adverse barrel, it's amazing. The reason why, I'm going to talk about the actual gun now. It was created in the beginning just to control recoil. That was the main reason this weapon was actually created. It's a little bit of gun porn for all of you. It's called the Stoner LMG. It was developed by Eugene Stoner from the Stoner 86 LMG. It was designed around the need to reduce the amount of recoil produced when firing a machine gun. It's honestly amazing. You have to give it a try in game. It's a bit of a grind to obviously unlock, but when it comes to Warzone, it's amazing. You can put it on the slow fire rate, don't have an adverse barrel, make 2 different classes, one with the adverse barrel and one without, so you can have one with a slow fire rate just to control the recoil, and you can hit those long range shots with a scope if you obviously put a scope on it, and a bipod or some sort of foregrip just to help you out. But the gun's recoil overall is minimal. It is great. The iron sight is perfect as well. You don't necessarily need an optic on it, but if you do want to hit those long range shots, I'd have an optic and put it without an adverse barrel, just so it's a bit slower on the fire rate so you can obviously hit your shots. But when it comes to close quarters, don't be afraid to run around with this weapon. If you've got it like the Pro Twist barrel that I was talking about, that increases the fire rate, pretty much doubles if not triples it. That's why it's very much like the KAC chainsaw. It has the same purpose, maximize the fire rate and minimize the recoil. That is pretty much this weapon. But they couldn't release the KAC chainsaw as it's a prototype weapon, so what they did is pretty much added that fire rate customizability, obviously the slow fire rate and the super double if not triple fire rate onto the Stoner 96, hence why this is the Stoner 96. So pretty much they used the KAC chainsaw as a testing weapon and just pushed all its capabilities on to the Stoner 96. They never ended up producing the KAC chainsaw, they just kept it as a prototype, but they pushed all its capabilities on to the Stoner 96. Honestly, it's an amazing weapon. You'll have to give it a try. I know LMGs aren't for everybody, but treat it like a submachine gun. Don't be afraid to run around with it, and trust me, you will get some amazing feats with it. Let me know what you think of the gun down in the comment section below, but I'm gonna wrap this video up here. I know I went on a little bit, but I like to go on about weapons and guns and that, and if I can tell you about it and talk about it, then obviously I know my little bits and bobs about weapons, so when it comes to talking about it, I can end up going on sometimes, but some people, if you like your guns, then some people won't mind sitting back and listening and talking about it. But I'm gonna wrap this video up here. I really do hope you're all okay and having an amazing day so far, but I love every single one of you, and I'll see you all in the next video.